Okay, a couple of weeks ago, I was watching the 2018 TV series of Watership Down, and to be honest, I actually like this show. I know, yes, it has its own problems. I actually still a little bit prefer the original version of Watership Down, but there is some different like different characters. Like for example, I don't. I mean, I want to give some spoilers. I mean, warning, you have been spoiled. Like for example, anyways, Captain Campion. Campion is actually a good character in this version. Why? Because he actually cares about the other characters, and secondly, he actually sacrificed himself to save what's her name, Heisenfly. Fiverr and Hazel and Bigwig are still the same. It's just Bigwig's kind of a bit of a, well, I wouldn't say a jerk, but he's like aggressive than in this version, and which is a good thing. I also like General Woundwort in this version. The guy who voiced Woundwort, he did a good job. I also like how in this version, he Clover escape. Yeah, he wanted to have some does, and he tried to get some female rabbits on the farm, which are does, by the way. And Clover, one of the female characters, escaped. Now in the movie version, the '70s version, she did escape, and in the movie version, she did not escape. My mistake. Clover did not escape, but in the book and in the newer version, she did escape. Um, I also, I also like how Blackavar was actually one of the slave rabbits who survived. Unlike in the '70s version, Blackavar tried to fend off General Woundwort, but Woundwort turned bloody mad and killed him. And I also like how the gunshot scene, just like in the movie, how when the farmer shot Hazel in the leg, um, he actually obviously he survived. The Black Rabbit of Inlay, which is sort of like she's the Black Rabbit of Inlay is either like the god or like the Grim Reaper of the rabbit world. Anyways, um, yeah, the Black Rabbit appeared, and but this one is a doe, unlike in like other movies. Well, unlike in the movie, and also there's another TV version, the early 2000s. There it was obviously a buck, but in this one, the Black Rabbit of Inlay is a doe. I did not like that. I don't know why she was the Black Rabbit was a doe, but it is what it is. Um, yeah, I still like. Oh yeah, yeah, and of course that he recovered and stuff. I'm sorry if I try to I'm sorry I stuttered. Anyways, the Woundwort versus Big Wig fight was a very interesting fight. I really like it. Um, Personally, I still like the original Big Wig versus Woundwort fight because it was bloody and shit. And don't get me wrong, In this version, they were both bloody as well. It's just, yeah. But and also in the ending, Fiverr, not Fiverr. Um, we get to see the death of Hazel, just like in the movie version. And of course, just like in the movie version, the Black Rabbit of Inlay takes him and joins the takes Frith, which is Frith is God of the rabbit world or something like that. Or Elipharal is like, I think Elipharal is like Jesus, and Frith is like God, or something like that. Something like that in Watership Down. I don't know. Anyways, I mean, I did not like the ending because it was so similar to the original. They could have done something a bit different, but it is what it is. But I suggest you guys watch it. It's actually an interesting, you know, story. It's on Netflix, by the way. I forgot to mention about that. And if anything, I would actually rank it as the second best version of Watership Down, and then of course the movie version, and then the um and yeah, the movie version is number one. Oh, and there's a TV version, another TV version of it back in the early 2000s, like I said. Um, I mean, to be honest, I like it a little bit, but I realized that it had some shitty animation qualities, and I don't know. I just did not like that version, but that's why it's actually my least favorite. But anyways, the Netflix Watership Down series, I really like that one. But I suggest you guys watch it on Netflix. You guys might like it. You guys might hate it. Yes, I know that the rabbits look kind of weird looking because they're obviously all the animals are CGI quality. But at the same time, though, it's still a good story. But that's just me, though.